it's Tropics Eclipse, and today I'm going to be talking about the NBA 2K League. And is it a bust or is it going to turn out amazing? And completely honest with you guys, I don't know. And nobody knows if it's going to work or if it's not yet, because obviously it hasn't happened yet. The biggest thing is we have to get used to who's playing in it after the draft. We need to see the teams. And nobody really has a favorite team yet until, they start getting to know players. Obviously, there's people that love their city, and I get all that, but there's a lot of people who don't, and they like, there's a lot of Cavs fans because of LeBron, there's a lot of OKC fans, a lot of Warriors fans because they know the players. So now in this E-League, people are watching the game, so they have to know who they're seeing. So obviously in time that will come. So I'm not bashing them for that part, but in the end, the 2K League, the biggest thing for them is to get people to watch them, right? So it will be a bust if the gameplay is the way it is, and I don't want to go too deep into the gameplay. We all know, there's garbage moments, there's garbage things about 2K, but every video game there is garbage, so that's where I'm defending 2K, but they also need to fix a lot of the problems before they do this. I don't think it's a good timing because of how the gameplay is right now, because if you play Team Pro, which I've played a lot of Team Pro, and I've been playing that since the beginning of the game. I haven't really played Park, I haven't really played Walk On by myself, because it's fun. Team Pro is fun to me, and the biggest issue right now is the 5-out offense, and honestly there's no defense to it. You can't guard a 5-out with a point guard that can dribble, 2 shooters in the corners and 2 sharpshooters on the wings. You can't do anything because they're isolating and they're going to score every single time. I played one Team Pro-Am game where this guy dropped 64 on us, and it's like, wow, he got 64. But you know what those 64 points were? They were snatchbacks and they were dribble by animations. So we almost lost the game because of animations and gameplay. So that guy was not good who scored the 64. I don't remember your name. If I had it right here, I would say it, because you're not good at the game, because you can do animations that are very very hard to guard, but that are very easy to do, that you keep doing again and again. It doesn't make you good. Honestly, it doesn't make you good. It's like cherry picking and scoring 100 points, and the guy that you were guarding, you blame it completely on him because you cherry picked. It wasn't his man. He wasn't even guarding you. So technically those aren't 100 points on that person. So the E-League right now, I hope it works out amazing. I'm not going against it because it's a very good idea, video games and people playing like that. I love the idea, but if the gameplay is right now what it is, it's not gonna be good, because who wants to sit there and watch people doing 5-out, they score, and then the other team gets the ball and does a 5-out and score? And you can argue with me all day saying that's NBA and that's basketball and that's how, if it works, it works. But in the end, it's who's watching the game. And if nobody's watching the game, why would they have a 2K League? Who would watch a 5-out consistently every single game? Imagine watching the NBA where they did 5-out every game, every single possession. Who would tune in to see Kevin Durant score 100 points a night because of an isolation? Obviously you'd be fun the first 2 games, and then you'd be like, wow, you can shoot 100 times and score 100 points because you're doing an isolation. It's not that hard, and it's not fun to watch. That's the main thing, is the viewers. That's the main thing. It's who's watching the game. So they need to fix the gameplay mechanics, and then I'll see the 2K League succeed. Big fan of 2K. I hope them the best. I hope it works out. But if they're doing what they're doing right now, it's not going to succeed. They need to fix the gameplay, not just for the 2K League, but for the players that play the game on a daily basis. I play the game, and if I'm not going into the E-League, I still want to have the same gameplay mechanics. If the game is improved, they need to improve it for the everyday person that plays Walk On, to My Career, to Park, to Team Pro-Am. They need to fix the game, and my biggest issue right now is these microtransactions, and then they charge us so much for these microtransactions, and then they're not giving us good gameplay mechanics after year after year. They're actually, I think, getting worse. Certain in gameplay and animations, the dunking, certain things are getting worse. They need to fix all that, and then they could deal with the 2K Eleague. Those are my thoughts on it. Please like and subscribe for more content. Comment below if you guys agree or disagree with anything. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. This is just my opinion about it. I love Pro-Am and I love the game, but they do need to fix it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.